is your first time at Le Mans, but you were at the test, yeah?
Yeah.
I know you've got a lot of other experience in the car and with Audi Sport. What are your impressions of Le Mans?
Yeah, it was my first couple of laps in the pre-test, and now should be able to do a couple more laps in the race week. It's an incredible track, I have to say. It's amazing, the speed, how fast the corners, the pure technique you have to have, pure expertise to how to drive this track specifically, because the tarmac changes, a lot of things changes, and you have to be able to be good in every condition, in every corner, at the whole track, overtaking. So it's a lot of things to learn. I have very experienced teammates, so I'm very happy to be here to learn from them.
The forecast right now looks like, especially a lot of rain tonight during the session, and then even more perhaps this weekend. You, now that you've had a little bit, did you get to drive in the rain during the test?
Yeah, I drove in the rain and I drove in the dry. It's just even more complicated because you see much less, especially when you have a car in front of you, which is most of the time. So it's tough, but that's the way it is.
In heavy spray, what is it like on like a Mulsanne where you've got incredible speeds compared to the GTMs? How much time do you have to react when you spot a car out of the spray?
It's very tough because it's depending on the intensity of the rain and how much car you have in front of you. You cannot see anything. When I mean anything, you look at the side window to check where the white line is, or just to have a feel of where you are. So it's very tough. When in heavy rain conditions, at Mulsanne is just incredibly difficult to visualize anything. So, especially when you're behind GTs, sometimes they're fighting each other. You cannot see anything. So you just need to look somewhere to find some reference points and just try to go as quick as you can.
Is that more a question of instinct at that point?
Totally, because it's like going with an airplane into a cloud. Don't really know where you are. You just have to know very well the track, know your braking points, and try to take the safest decision.
You raced the Ultra last year? Although I believe that was in dry conditions. Does the Quattro make much of a difference when it's wet? I know it's over.
Basically, the lower the grip, the better it is for a Quattro. That's why you have Quattro in rally, that's why you have Quattro in snow conditions, it's much better, or mud conditions. And in our case as well, the lower the conditions, so rain, it's better for the Quattro. You gain traction, you gain speed out of the corner, although we were only able to use the Quattro above certain speed, which also is a difficulty for us.
At this track, though, I'd imagine there are places that, that speed, while it sounds like a lot, I believe, 140?
120.
120. So, but like the Porsche curves, for instance, I'd imagine...
No. Even the two chicanes, they are 120. Porsche curves are 250. So, the minimum speed. Maximum speed is 330.
Very interesting. So, how do you've got a relatively new team for this race. You guys have raced, what, once so far this season?
We did one race, and but Mark won already Spa in the past. Jarvis got 2 podiums, so I have good teammates. I'm very happy with how my team is built.
It appears you performed quite well as well at the test.
Yeah, I ended up second fastest, but I was the only driver being able to drive in the dry.
Okay.
So it was not a reference to either to my teammates or to the other cars. But yeah, I got quite that lap was my 4th lap in the dry in Le Mans. Before that, only wet. So I got to know the track quite easy, quite well. But to get to the maximum limit takes a lot of time because you cannot afford a big mistake here because you end up crashing. So you need to go step by step. That's
well, speaking of pressure, Toyota's got the extra fuel now thanks to the balanced performance ruling. How much, if they find an extra lap or even 2 laps out of that fuel, how much pressure does that dial up?
For sure it's a benefit for them. We don't know until the race, we won't know how much benefit is it. maybe they gain a lap, maybe they don't. So the only thing we can do is to focus on our performance, focus on our car, get the best balance, get the best fuel consumption, get the best everything that we can have, make sure everything is 100%, and then we go for the race.
Well, Lucas, thank you very much for your
Thank you
time.
very much.
Good luck.
Thanks.